Hey, regular 4xe fans, I'm in my Jeep, and I'm going to start this thing up, and I'm going to show you something. I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to go down here to my E-Select, and you're going to see that my Jeep, when it turns on, actually starts in electric mode. If your Jeep does not do this, and stay tuned to the rest of this video, I'll tell you how to get that fixed. So I've seen a lot of comments about people who are saying that they do not have that last state recall, that latching, last state, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is. I've just seen a lot of comments in both the Jeep 4xe fans group and on this channel in the comments. I've seen a lot of people saying they do not have that update that allows their vehicle to start in electric mode. Now, let me explain how it works. Like when the Jeep Wrangler 4xe first came out, we didn't have this at all. It always started in hybrid mode, and no matter what you did, it always started in hybrid mode. And Jeep heard us, and they said, yeah, we can do that. And they came out with an update that allowed for, if you pull in your garage when you come home and you go to plug it in and you're in electric mode when you pull in, when you turn it off, basically the next time you start it, unplug, get ready to leave the next morning or whatever, it'll be in electric mode. It's like a last state thing. Some of us, there's been some debate if you call that latching, but I call it last state recall. I don't know what it is, but that's been a point. Everybody likes to argue everything on the internet. It's not latching, it's last state, whatever. So that's what it is that update gave us that. And what has happened is a lot of people do not have that update. And you'll go to your dealership. This is my story, especially. I went like 3 times and I said, hey, and this is 3 different things. I was getting like an oil change. I had a leaky rear seal on the back axle, or not the rear seal, anyway, I had a leaky rear axle. And so it was just different points. I was going to the dealership over the period of like 8-9 months or whatever for regular stuff, oil change and that kind of thing. And I would say, hey, there's this update that's out there. And it's supposed to give me like this last state and start in electric mode if that's what I left it in. And every time the dealership would tell me, yeah, your Jeep's completely up to date. There are no updates. And however they do it, they plug in and they see what it is. However they do it, it's not their fault. However they do their little check on things, it tells them everything has been loaded. And so I went to a different dealership for a coolant pump issue because my regular dealership couldn't get in, they had like a 3-week backlog. So I went to another dealership, and I told the guy when I took it in, I said, I'm here for the coolant pump, but can you look into this update? I dropped off the Jeep. I went back to work. He called me by the time I got to work and said, hey, the guy who's working on your Jeep knows exactly what you're talking about, and we will get that update done. Sure enough, when I picked it up, the next few days later or whatever, it had it. I could turn it off in electric mode. It would turn back on in electric mode. And so at the bottom of your screen, I took a screenshot of the paperwork that has the actual update in it. And for some reason, it does not show up if they just plug in and look for updates. They have to go in and manually put that update in. So that's why I think a lot of people are finding that they don't have this update when they think they should. And even though the dealership says it's all up to date and everything, it's something to do with their system that misleads them into thinking that it has all the updates that it is. So hopefully that helps a lot of people with solving that issue, because I've just seen that comment come up a lot. Thanks for watching, and take care.